Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I can't believe Tiny Toons University really for real did this bullshit. So Buster and Babs Bunny are now siblings, like actual siblings, and it's fucking weird. It is weird. The original show literally had them as romantic lovers, and now in the new reboot University, which hopefully gets canceled after one season, we never have to discuss this bullshit ever again. They're siblings, and I find that very disturbing, honestly. That they thought, hey, you know what would be a good idea? Let's have characters from the previous incarnation who were lovers, and let's make them siblings for the new incarnation of the show, thinking that people wouldn't have guessed. And don't sit up here and talk about, oh, it's a different universe. No. When people who are still alive to this day know that these characters are originally lovers, making them brother and sister is disturbing, honestly. It's like some sick Hollywood fetish or something like that. It's kind of like when Marvel made the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver a couple in the comic books. Like, yeah, they were brother and sister, but they were fucking each other. Like, it's weird. It is weird. No matter how much you try to, well, in this continuity, they're not. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. The fact that they've mostly been promoted as best friends, childhood friends who become lovers and eventually share romantic moments, which you can look up and you can see the romantic moments between Buster and Babs. I'm sorry. Because basically they're supposed to be many versions of Bugs Bunny and Lola Bunny. You know what I'm saying? And even then, Bugs and Lola Bunny aren't, related. And that's so weird, honestly. It is really weird how, you can sit up there and change relationships between characters. Like, hey, in this continuity, you remember that continuity where these two characters fall in love? Well, yeah, now in this continuity, they're brother and sister. Why? Why did you feel the need to make that change? Did you think that we were going to forget? Like, the people who watched it, who grew up with it, are still alive. And don't be, it's for a new generation. No, fuck the new generation, because the new generation don't even fucking know much about fucking Looney Tunes. When y'all making this shit for us. You ain't really making it for the children. You say it's for the children, but it's really for us, for the kids who grew up with it. The Animaniacs reboot was the same thing. The new Looney Tunes show that's on Max is for the kids that grew up in the 90s and our grandparents and our parents. So come off that bullshit. Come off that bullshit with the whole, oh, we did this for the children. You didn't do it for the fucking children. You little sick, disgusting fucking weirdos. That's what the hell you is. Because that's what you are. Like, at least admit that you got issues. Hollywood, you're sick. You're sickos. That's what the hell you are. You can get mad all you want to. I'm just telling the truth. You're sickos. That's truly what you are. Sick, twisted individuals that thought, hey, wouldn't it be a good idea to take characters who were lovers from their continuity and their actual creation and say, hey, let's make them brother and sister, put them on a show, and hope the audience wouldn't recognize it. It's hard to watch because those two are the main characters. That's the problem. Now, if they were like little small supporting characters that didn't have anything to do, you know what I'm saying? Sure, whatever. That honestly, it reminds me of hey, let's make Phil and Dil lovers because, why not? Yeah, in the previous continuity, they were brother and sister, but now they're lovers. Yeah, it just doesn't work, honestly. And I don't know. I just find it very odd that that's the choice that was made for this show. And they thought, hey, you know what? This would be a great idea for everyone. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's fucking weird. Honestly, it's weird. It's disturbing. I don't know. It's like it doesn't sit well with the spirit. And I know some people are gonna be like, oh, well, it's not such a big. Well, actually, it is a big deal because the subplot of the original Tiny Toons were Buster and Babs coming together with the whole will they, won't they, and when they finally got together, it's like, finally, you know what I'm saying? That's like, hey, let's do Kim Possible, but let's reboot it where Ron and Kim are brother and sister instead. You know what I'm saying? It's on that borderline of that whole thing where I don't know if y'all been noticing how a lot of movies and shows in Hollywood, especially teen related or the target audience is for teenagers or whatever, they'll really get like this pseudo brother and sister thing. Excuse me. And they try to like push the boundaries of what a brother and sister is, and kind of like have flirtatious moments between the characters. You know, like Life with Derek, the Fosters, you know, Pretty Little Liars, like where you got these siblings who are retardedly close to the point where it's borderline like, are y'all fucking each other or what? And they might have moments together, and then they'll try to figure out, well, technically they're not brother and sister by some, you know, by some kind of weird logic. Well, technically they're only siblings by marriage or adoption or something like that. They're still brother and sister. So it's the same thing with Babs and Bunny. Like, they're lovers who are now brother and sister, and that's weird. That is weird. You know what I'm saying? Especially what show was that? I forgot what fucking show it was, where the two partners, they met before their parents got together, or they didn't know their parents were together, and you know, they fell in love and got together or whatever, and then when it was time to meet their parents or whatever, stuff like that, you know, hey, their parents are like, hey, we're getting married and all that kind of stuff, and now they gotta like put their feelings for each other. Like, it is weird, and that's what it feels like with Babs and Buster. It's like, hey, we were lovers, but now that our parents are getting together, we're brother and sister now, so we gotta like not have feelings for each other, you know, because our parents' happiness means more than our happiness, even though that's fucking weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I don't like it, because I mean, what are we trying to say? You know, what are we trying to teach people? Like, hey, even though you were lovers beforehand, now what? Your parents are now the one and the same, or you find out later on through ancestry that your boyfriend or your girlfriend is now your sibling because your dad fucked another bitch. I don't know. I just don't like it. It is hard to really sit there and be like, yeah, let me watch this cartoon. Like, I want to support it, but at the same time, I can't support it because it feels, I don't know, it feels a little disgusting. It kind of feels gross. It feels pedophilia to me. It feels incestuous to me. Like, again, I understand people always want to try to be like, well, it's an alternate universe or whatever, but when people mainly see characters as lovers first and foremost, you trying to make them like non-lovers, like out of convenience, where, oh, now they're brother and sister or something like that, or now they're family, where it kind of stops them from being lovers. It's weird. And we already know the reason why they did that, just like when they changed Bab's design, is to kill that whole romance thing, because, you know, she don't need no man. You know what I'm saying? So instead of, because, you know, they couldn't really come up with a good reason on why they shouldn't be together, let's make her former lover, into her brother. See? So that way they can still have close moments, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, but they're not together, and we can justify their close moments because they're brother and sister. And I think that's just such a weird thing to do, honestly. That's just my personal opinion on the situation. I just think, I don't know. I just feel like, what crack y'all smoking? Like, why did you think that was something? Like, y'all could have easily removed that. Y'all could have easily, like, when people heard about it and you got backlash from it, you should have changed it. I'd rather the show be put on another year of hold than you going along with it and kind of destroying the franchise. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, Hollywood, y'all keep doing dumb shit like this. This is just a small service of, like, hey, let's take a fandom that has fans that love these properties, and let's make some weird change that nobody asked for, and then get confused that people don't want to read or support the shit no more. Why would I? You get what I'm saying? Why would I support something so, I don't know, fundamentally gross to me? It feels ugh, you know? I don't know. That's just my personal feelings on the situation. I don't know. What do you guys think? I know this is kind of like a little rambling or whatever, but I just find it very weird and hard to really watch the cartoon, because knowing what I know from Tiny Toons, it's weird. It is creepy. And the fact that, you know, when we were growing up, they were promoted as boyfriend and girlfriend, and now they're promoted as siblings. No, not at all. And you know they're gonna borderline hint at their previous lives of them, you know, being former lovers, and be like, oh, chill, bro, it's just a joke. So yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.